Hi Virgo, welcome to Kaminacation. Thank you for joining me for your career check-in. Let's get started. What is the current situation? Okay, Virgo, it looks like you may be working a job right now that is not really fulfilling you, and whether this is an actual job or just some type of like business pursuit that you have right now, it looks like it's not really fulfilling you, and either you are currently like maybe just putting a 2 weeks notice or something like that, or you're finding the strength to actually leave something behind here. So what is the challenge here for Virgo? Yeah, you're not happy here. You're not happy in this work environment possibly, and you kind of know that, but for some reason you're having a hard time letting it go. I feel like maybe you feel like it's not like sensible right now to let it go. Perhaps it's like your only way to make money, which I absolutely understand. But either way, it's like you're really unhappy in this whatever work situation that you're in. I just feel like you want to go find something that really more so speaks to your emotions. Perhaps you want to do something working with children or something like that. Something that just feels a little more free. I feel like maybe this schedule is too strict or the hours are too long or something like that. But I just feel like whatever it is really not pleasing your soul. You don't feel like you're working in your purpose right now. And it's like maybe there's some kind of job that you wanted since you were a child. Or maybe, okay, I'm getting two stories here. Maybe it's a job that maybe you have always wanted it since you were a child, and now you're working it, and then you're like, oh my God, this sucks, okay? Or it's, wherever you're at right now is not the job that you've been wanting since you were young. And I don't want to say since you were a child, but just something that you've always wanted to do, and you're not doing that. And you kind of know that about yourself, okay? So let's see, what's your hope and your fear here? Hopes and fears for Virgo, please. Virgo, I do see you trying to make a plan though, like trying to figure out, okay, and if you're not doing that, I do highly suggest it, like figuring out, okay, how much do I have to pay for this, and that every month? Okay, how much money do I need to make? And then kind of going with that, okay? Yeah, I feel like maybe your fear is that you're going to leave this situation that you're in, and then you're not going to find something that you're actually happy doing. And it's like maybe you have a history of this. Maybe you have a history of jumping from job to job, or from like creative endeavor to creative endeavor. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's something that you have a habit of, and you're scared that maybe I'll just never be satisfied working, right? But the thing is, regardless of that, you still have to take the leap and try new things, okay? Because it's kind of like that's the only way that you're going to find what you really like to do. So if you are finding yourself in situations where you're like, I call it job hopping, because I'm also a job hopper, Virgo. I'll tell you the truth, okay? I do have certain things I feel like that I've always been passionate about, but it's sometimes a matter of finding out how you want to function in that field, okay? You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who I was talking to before, what sign it was, but I was talking about how I am a teacher by trade, okay? I teach young children, but although I love to do that, I felt like there was more that my soul wanted to do. So maybe you're in that type of situation where you are doing something that feels good to you, but it's like at the same time it's not bringing out your most I want to say your most creative self, or your because we got the Empress that just came out in reverse, and is you could have a fear of something that you actually want to do not being lucrative enough, not making enough money. Like that is what you want to do, but you don't really see the practicality of it, perhaps. Or like I said, maybe it's just something about timing, like you're feeling like you have to choose the right time to take this leap in this direction, and right now it just doesn't feel like it's the right time. But whatever you're trying to do here, just be sure that you are actually taking certain steps to like practically plan ahead. Like I'm seeing this, I just see this as like, I can't pick up the card, as like a graph or something like that. This here, these points here. And that just to me, I'm seeing it like, in order for you to like make this transition up, you have to kind of look at why you are down. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm seeing the same opposing energy here. It's like you have to figure out what is it that's missing for you to actually fill that space. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do right now. So if you are job hopping, if you are like moving from this new the word I'm getting is entrepreneur. So maybe it's like you're starting different businesses or something like that, and you're moving from one to the next to the next, and that can be uncomfortable. I know, especially when you feel like, gosh, when am I gonna find the thing that really speaks to my soul? And every time I think that this thing is something I really feel passionate about, it turns out to not really be what I want it to be. It's gonna happen. So don't be scared to continue to start over. That's what the Fool represents. Is it's starting the cycle over. I I feel like that is a fear that you have, like that you're the possibility of you being able to start over is not there or something like that. Like, let's get more cards. What's the what's in the physical environment for Virgo? Yeah, Virgo, I just feel like maybe right now there are things happening around you. If you do work at a specific establishment or something like that, there are things happening around you that's really making it really clear that you don't want to be there. Like recently, that's what I feel like. And it's like sometimes that can hit you out of nowhere. You could have been working a job for forever and it has always been what you wanted to do. And now it's like this new spark of interest. And you're like, okay, wait, no. It's almost like, you could be working somewhere for a long time and then you like try to do something else just for fun. Like, let's say you work somewhere and then over the weekend you go take, okay, I'm getting hula hooping in my mind, don't know where that's coming from, but let's say you go take like a hula hooping class or something like that, right? And you're like, damn, I really love hula hooping. And like when you start doing something else that feels super good to you at a soul level, it kind of makes you see where something else really wasn't fulfilling you, where it really wasn't feeding you. Okay, so there could have been something recently. Yeah, okay, there's a cactus here that I'm seeing, and it's like this, it wasn't quenching your thirst for life, for like a newness, like I feel like maybe there's something that you want to do that is like you want to feel excited about going to work every day. You want to feel like there's always something new to learn. Like wherever you're doing now or whatever you have been doing may have become a little mundane, a little monotonous. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, what else is in the physical environment? Yeah, I feel like you're just realizing something. Yeah. And this maybe, sometimes when you go on vacation from work and during that time that you're off, you're like, damn, I really don't want to go back. And it kind of makes you, like maybe when you're in the routine of it, because you are a Virgo, this is your, like, what is it called? Like your house of routines and schedules and things like that. When you're in the routine of something, you're going every day, it's not really that bad. But then when you step away from it, is when you really see like how limiting it was, or something in that realm, limiting to your own creativity, to your own thoughts. What's in the hidden for Virgo? Yeah, you're losing hope with something. If you're like, let's get a little clarity on that. It's like you want to let it go, but you're. It's the same message again. Like you're scared to be too rash with your decision. Like, it's somebody who worked at a job for 8 years and then one morning they wake up and they're like, I'm gonna quit today. I don't want to do this no more. And it's like sometimes it be like that, because sometimes you lose that spark of passion for whatever you were doing, and like it be like that. Like it be like that. I'm not telling you to go quit your job today, Virgo, because I already said whatever it feels like, is not, you're trying to be smart about the way that you do it, the way that you move your chess pieces. I get that. So stay on that, in that type of energy, but also acknowledge that you don't feel fulfilled where you're at. Okay. What's the Temperance card here for Virgo in their career? Yeah, I'm just seeing this like this desire to be creative. Yeah. Okay, so this could also be somebody who's been like working super hard in a job that makes money for them. So it's like you have to work in this job, you have to work a lot of hours to really support your lifestyle or something like that. And you want to do something that's not so vigorous. You want to do something that's a little more carefree, but you still want to be able to make money. You still want to be able to pay your bills. Like, but you want to be able to. I keep just seeing creativity. There's a lot of wands here, because we got the Ace of Wands here, Page of Wands is in reverse and you're hidden, it's kind of like maybe you're even acting like you're fine. Like you might even be acting like you still want to be there wherever you work at, you or whatever you're doing. You're acting like you still want to do it, even though you inside know that you don't. But like I said, there was this energy of feeling like this fear of quitting, of being a quitter, Virgo, and it's like if you're not happy, like my mom always, I don't know why we talking about me so much in your reading, Virgo. Well, my mom always let me quit things. That's all I want to say. She always felt like if you don't want to do something, I'm not going to make you keep doing it, but we're going to find you something else to do. Like that, my mom was very much, you're not about to be sitting in the house doing nothing. We're going to find you something else to do. And that's how I discovered my passion for dancing. This is how I discovered my passion for teaching, my passion to work with children. My mom literally forced me to go work at a summer camp one summer. But she always had me trying new things and not just becoming complacent. And Virgo, I see this here that maybe you feel like you've become a little complacent in wherever you're at, whatever you're doing with your life right now. What's the advice for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo? Okay. Yeah, timing is everything. Okay, Virgo, timing is everything here. The Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse. I feel like something that you're staying in that you really don't have a love for to do is definitely going to prevent you from really getting your full level of I feel like whatever it is that you truly abundance, that's the word. You're full level of abundance, especially with the Empress here in reverse, and you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like sometimes the thing that we really need to do is the thing that the universe wants us to do. It's the gift that God naturally gave us. And you may be feeling like, I don't know what the gift is that God gave me. You know what I mean? You might be feeling like that right now. But it's like you don't know until you start trying different things. So I don't want to leave you right there, Virgo. Let's see. Let's look at potentially what are some things that might work for you. What are some things that might interest Virgo? What are some career options for Virgo? What are some interests here? A lot of colors here, so maybe things about painting, especially what I'm seeing with this sun card here. I'm seeing a lot of things that kind of look like brush strokes. I'm seeing things that kind of look like things that you embroider. Look, the Ten of Pentacles came out when I said that about painting, so that's for somebody. Because the Ten of Pentacles was in reverse before. There may be, yeah, look at this. This looks so like, it's giving me like such artsy. I mean, this is the Muse Tarot deck, so it's very colorful. But this looks like a paintbrush to me. In like painting, okay. Even if it's not particularly painting, I'm seeing it like putting together like mosaics or something like that, or like maybe even clothes design. I'm seeing that here with the Star card. Yeah, something about maybe fashion. What's that? Yep, Queen of Cups came out when I said fashion. Look at her in this beautiful gown. I'm even seeing like bartending for some of you, and I know there's some jobs that seem so ridiculous, but there are people who were neurosurgeons who became bartenders, and it's literally the best decision they feel they ever made. Okay, just like I said about me with teaching, and here I am reading tarot cards. I love kids, and I will always go back to teaching when I can. I will always go back to working with teaching. Going back with working with kids when I can, in whatever way that I can. But there are other things that I felt were actually calling me and needing my attention. And that's the thing about the universe. I'm going to leave it right there because the Ace of Cups came out there. That's the thing about the universe. We are all sent here to this earth to do certain things. We all have a mission. And when you are acting in your mission, you will feel it inside. You will know, I am doing the thing that I was sent here to do. And everything else will just fall into place. Okay, Virgo? So don't worry too much about this. Plan it out. Think about what your next steps are going to be. But also just admit to yourself if you are unhappy where you're at. And just weigh out what your options are. Okay? Don't be scared to try something new. Okay, Virgo? So good luck with this. I'm sending you so much love. And I'll see you next time. Mwah!